And we're back.
Welcome.
Sponsored by Northern Petrol.
Northern Petrol?
Yeah, it's the fake company that's on the...
Oh, I didn't see. I thought it was just...
I wish.
Yeah, we could have with some sponsors.
Yeah.
Are you a sponsor seeing this? Sponsor us.
Do you pity this bullshit? Sponsor us and it could be better.
You see that number next to the views text? That's how many people could be buying your products right now. Make sure you stock up on 12 things. Oh, do I figure it out now? I think I start playing around with it.
We're getting there.
Slowly, but slowly.
Aha. Okay.
Oh yeah!
Now we're getting it.
Let's see how long did I take me to figure out what the fuck to do with it.
And then you drop it on the insects and think you've won. Oh no, you're getting there. Oh no, almost.
Oh. Missed completely.
Wow.
Oh, and now I can't grab it from there maybe because it's too far down. Oh.
Oh, nearly.
Yeah.
Nearly. Come on.
Wrong way!
2 and 2 together. Wow, you managed to pick 2 up.
Oh. I didn't remember that.
I've never seen that before.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Yeah!
I
Got
think.
it!
Did we?
Hope so.
Yeah!
I'm so
Nice.
smart.
I think I did that and then jumped down directly and killed myself.
Oh. that took me not long.
No, not long at all. Considering that it depends on when you count. Oh, good fucking sweet Jesus!
Now I have to pick that up again.
Depends on where you count the start and quite honestly where you start, where you count the finish. Like where the solved, I think counts from when you go over the bridge, which you have still not yet done.
No, that's true. I have a. Why don't I just put on the thumper? That's right there.
You only realise what the hell they do until I told you an hour ago.
Right. That's why I don't turn that on. I don't know what the fuck they're for. And now this is not going to be in
It's
line.
not just extra backing. It's not extra bass for the drum and extra bass for the dance music that they keep randomly playing.
Yeah.
So yeah, really far away now. That is. Oh no, is it?
Ooh, I cannot get it.
It's like playing those games at Lisbury or in at the fairground. Although for me, those things are seaside.
Seaside.
Yeah, because like in Britain, the seaside is like just one long coastal shitty amusement arcade.
How long?
Like if you consider like the coast is pretty much on the edge of most of the country.
Yeah.
Then it's like one long strip.
Oh, okay.
Of a crappy theme park. Because yeah, the seaside was the Victorian destination of choice. So there's lots of mini amusement parks and mini theme parks along the coast, in various places.
The Victorians loved their amusement parks?
Well, like it's where like okay, it wasn't. Oh, very nice.
Get in the garage.
Yeah, parked. Well, technically you haven't driven over it, but at least you're over.
Yeah, I was thinking I should mention.
Now it's solved.
I was thinking I should mention I looked the bridge thing up between
God.
episodes, but I think we'll leave that out.
Yeah. I don't think you know how this editing thing works. This word, it does not mean what you think it means. You don't get that reference yet.
No.
Princess Bride. We've got to do that soon.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a great one to see.
No, like the amusement parks weren't there. Some of them were there in the Victorian times, very simple ones. But, like amusement arcades, I suppose, so like the equivalent of gaming arcades, where you'd have like pachinko style machines and we used to have these things like almost like animatronic amusements. I don't know if this has ever been a thing here, but it was like a thing that you go up to, you put your big, large copper 1D penny in there, and it would play a record, and some kind of animatronic puppet would dance to the song. And there's a few famous ones.
Oh,
like
yeah, we had one of those.
Like the Laughing Policeman, and various things like that.
We had one of those with Meowth, right here in town.
What?
On the main street. Yeah.
A Pokemon one?
Yeah, a Pokemon one. Where you put a coin in and he dances and says stuff.
I don't know if that counts as amusement or begging on behalf of Nintendo. It's just like automated. It's more like robotic begging.
Yeah,
than,
it is actually
than anything else. But no, like the fat policeman is one I remember. Think of any other specific ones. But then a lot of like whack-a-mole stuff came much later on, and they were always my favourites. With a big, like a gladiator's style mallet, hit something that is trying to move away from you.
Okay.
Like whack-a-mole.
Yeah,
You know what I mean by that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to love those.
Well, I run out of rockets, but now I find, they're...
Or the ones that, and these are a little bit older, the ones that even though there's a big pile of rockets there.
Yeah.
What are they called? It's like the water jet ones. You like given a water pistol and you've got to hit various things on a wall that would then animate in some fashion when you hit them.
Yeah.
A bit like the clowns with the balloon that you get in the States a lot. I don't know why that's a thing.
Well, me neither. I was confused at that.
It's like in James Bond and stuff. Oh wow, that definitely came close.
Yeah. Oh, there's a great on the bridge is coming up, and there's a great fight with a big
I forgot that bridge is a thing.
I
can't. I used to. What was it I did on the bridge? There was some kind of hilarious thing I did on the bridge once.
Oh yeah.
I think I was like navigating it once, and I clipped through. I remember there's something you can fuck about with on the bridge.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's huge.
I think, actually, no, it's because when I played it through again... Oh, you've got an achievement there. What's that one?
There's Lombarda Finder.
Oh, Lombarda's the symbol.
Yeah.
You've seen enough of them to be awarded a pat on the back. Well done.
Well done for seeing.
Golf clap. It is. It's the digital golf clap, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's
achievement.
Exactly.
Well done.
Well, it sure isn't that you achieve anything.
No, I never I don't get the golf claps. Like,
No.
yeah, okay, well done. You kind of did okay. And the only reason people are clapping is that they've got zero fucking chance of successfully doing that. So it's more of a... it's like, so there's some people that can juggle and some people that can't. But you don't clap every time somebody juggles anything. And even if they only do it kind of okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
this thing is fucking up your...
Yeah, I was confused what the fuck they were first.
I loved these fucking matters. You don't watch them go in?
Going where?
If you throw one in the water, as soon as it gets into the water, after a little while, it just explodes under the water and a giant jet comes up.
Oh wow, I never did that. That sounds so cool.
Yeah, there's loads of stuff you can muck around with in these houses. And
Yeah, I think...
there's some chase you up a house. If you go up it might be this one. I thought it was one that was further out.
Whoa!
Might be this one. Yeah, you do go in this one.
Yeah. For once.
No, there's another one that's got a couple more floors, and it's like slightly further out on a cliff.
Oh, I think I
It's
go
the one
into that
coming
later.
up. Yeah, and that one they're in the house.
Yeah.
I remember them mucking around in there for ages and loving it. This is the fun bit for me.
Oh yeah. Oh, there were tons of guys here. What the part coming up? The bridge that is coming up. That's one of my favorite parts. Well, there's a lot of favorite parts in this entire game. I
Good
guess.
bits.
Yeah,
A lot
exactly.
of good bits. It's like when you come out of the cinema and when you're a kid and you say, "What was your favorite bit?"
The movie. And the battery puzzle is coming up as well, I think.
Yes. Yeah, it is a different town.
Yeah,
Because isn't one of the batteries at the top of that building?
no, it's further away, and the batteries are all in the
In that area.
place. Yeah, exactly. Go into the vehicle.
Let's just have a go on the swings. 'Cause this looks like such a child-friendly area.
Yeah,
With like
exactly.
the fucking cliff edge
Need to distract the kids.
from this apocalypse.
But the first game is that the apocalypse happening? Because here it does.
You don't
happen.
actually see the process of the apocalypse, but you see the event that caused it, kind of.
Oh.
And in fact, like, you know that asshole at the beginning?
Yeah.
Technically, the Professor Gordon,
Yeah.
him, he's technically to blame for it all.
Whoa! Wow. Okay.
Because they're the ones doing experiments on this. I'm not as au fair with the first one, so I'm probably butchering the storyline somewhat.
Uh-huh.
And I've never actually completed it. I've only witnessed other completion videos.
Oh. Okay.
But from what I gather, like that experiment at the beginning, you're brought in to do a certain part of it, and shit hits the fan when you're inside this giant energy machine.
Uh-huh.
It looks like the beginning of a like cliche superhero movie, but instead the superpowers fuck you over, and zombie headcrab scientists are everywhere. Yeah, this is the battery bit.
Oh yeah, it's coming up. Oh, the crossbow was fun. Remember that?
Yeah, the red hot crossbow. That's the best thing about it.
Yeah. I was careful you got that in Bioshock as well. Get a crossbow. Kind of late in the game. Well, that's fun to play around with. Oh, there was a guy there. I didn't see that.
Nice. So he's like, yeah, run. Keep on running.
Well, I always feel so proud when I accidentally manage a shot from far away.
Well, so you actually weren't aiming at anybody then? You remember that? Or do you just don't remember doing it now?
No. I aimed for him. I just didn't see him now. Thought I was aiming for thin air and hoping to hit something.
But you love it when that happens.
Oh, yeah. When I feel good
You
at games.
accidentally are awesome.
Yeah, accidental awesomeness. Great. Well, there's...
What is your problem now? Parking?
Yeah. I don't know,
And you
actually.
nearly send it off the fucking cliff? I mean, what happens then? Do you just game over?
Yeah, that's a good question. I guess you don't need the car.
Yeah, you do.
You do?
I think so.
Is there a part you can't walk past?
I think so.
Because
It's a bit like, what was that? That was...
target practice or something, it says. It doesn't say what you have achieved. That you have to guess.
That's the true achievement. Understanding what your achievements are.
Because it just
It's like,
displays...
because in Portal I had that.
Yeah.
Where I just picked up the radio, moved it to somewhere, and then I got an achievement. And I didn't realise that was actually like part... Oh, nice. That's actually part of a big circle of achievements. If you do that in the right way 8 times, then you unlock a secret thing. That if you then recorded it, played it back, and played it through a modem, like literally it's like you have to do this bullshit stuff, then it unlocks a clue for Portal 2 or something.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
That sounds interesting.
Or like secret, like there's the Rat Man. Not Cancer Rat Man, different Rat Man. like you get some secret story arc that's hidden in the game if you do that.
Oh, that's a nice touch.
But literally, you have to like decode stuff in hex editors and that kind of nonsense. It's like it's only people with the time to actually find the content, and then also have a computer science degree.
Exactly.
So there's some overlap there, but not a lot.
Definitely not. That's a niche.
Niche audience.
Yeah, exactly. I'm following the power lines. Oh yeah,
I remember. Chucks away, literally. I think those little. Okay, that's one way of doing it. Like, fuck you, car.
you in particular.
Whoa. Krona, did that just say?
That would be
Summa
weird.
and Krona.
Did it say that?
Yeah.
Well, it would be
So
so cool.
this is fucking Norway then, or something. Wow, we're in Norway apparently, or Denmark, or some other place with Krona. I found out in Croatia they have the Kronas as well, spelled slightly differently.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Well, you're on your way. Is
I
that
think-
the battery puzzle I'm thinking about?
No.
Is that even a puzzle?
It's coming up where you have to put.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is the bit I remember playing this bit for some reason way more vividly than a lot of the rest of the game.
Oh, the battery part.
No, this coming through this tunnel, and there's some more of those ball things, and then it's that house over there that I'm thinking of.
Oh.
It's like just round here. Yeah.
They go into the house.
Yeah. Oh, you do. Not this little one I'm thinking of, but the multi-story one over there is.
Oh yeah.
The one with the. I think that's the one with the stuff in it.
Oh, do I go in that house?
Because this is the one closest to the bridge.
Oh yeah. There's the bridge, right? View distance.
And then, I think it's that one that if you go up to the top floor, there's the balls in there.
Oh, I don't remember that. I don't go in there then.
I'm having the problem of I can't talk because I'm enjoying the game too much.
Yeah. Well, this would have been even harder to play. And
Oh yeah, it would have to be something I'd play through first and then play it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Directly afterwards.
Yeah. That's how professionals would have done it, maybe.
Maybe. We'll never know.
No.
Do you go in?
I cannot remember.
I think it's just like goodies in. Oh wait, maybe this is the bit. Unless that no, because they're not linked in any way. Those two houses.
No, I don't remember going to. But I thought I looked at the big house.
I remember talking about the mattress physics in this game are excellent.
The mattress physics.
The mattress bends over things. So it's got some pliability to it. You know, a good game when you've reached peak mattress.
Mattress physics, 10 out of 10. They only play games with high field of view and good mattress physics.
Yeah. Oh, you are.
Yeah, there
you
we
are.
go. Oh, I thought I didn't go in here.
I remember this.
I didn't go up the stairs probably because they are kind of
Screwed up.
yeah. But can you jump?
Yeah, you can. Because there's a ball. There's a thing up there. See, this is a perfect time for stacking.
But
That was and there's
one time I had to stack
and there's a bunch
things.
of those electric balls up there, and they attack you, and you can shoot them out the window, and you see them explode in the sea. I really distinctly remember doing that.
Oh, that sounds fun. Well, I guess I thought since it only showed one thing, the game told you, well, get that with the gravity gun. What am I doing?
I don't know. You seem to think that this car can walk.
Oh yeah, now it's
hello.
Oh yeah, there are those things here.
Unless, is this the end of the road for the car?
I think it is. I don't believe you. No, it is not. You drive it over the bridge later. I remember.
Sneaky. Walking crab nest.
What are those? Do those have a name?
I'm
nest?
guessing they do.
Yeah, probably. It would be weird if they did.
But it'll be something weird like harvester.
Oh,
Or something
yeah.
Nebuloid zombie, something like that.
Nebuloid zombie. That would be a great name.
Clusterfuck.
Cluster crab. Oh yeah, I love
Cluster mummy. That sounds good.
Because there's a boss fight, quote unquote, coming up at the end of the bridge.
It's like, you know that they were an influence on Left 4 Dead.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
I can
'cause
imagine.
of all, like the witch and blob and different.
Oh
zombie
yeah,
types there.
yeah. But rarely are FPS games these days so diverse, like with a boat section, a car section, and
Yeah, it's
that
almost like
many different.
I mean, it does.
Types.
Half-Life 2 definitely has a job to do, and that is demo every single function of the engine.
Oh yeah, that exactly.
But
exactly.
it does it in a fantastic way.
Oh yeah, that this game just didn't need to be good really if they just wanted to show off all the things the engine can do, but they decided to make a good game as well. So,
I remember being extremely nervous at this bit.
oh yeah, there's precision.
But when you played this bit with, I think I remember at one point, not when I was actually playing it, but I remember I did cheat on a second play and like no clipped this bit.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah, this felt.
But yeah, this bit with the super gravity gun.
Oh.
Because you can like pull people from far away and then just throw them in the sea.
Oh, that
It
sounds
felt
so
fun.
much fun.
This bit really reminds me of Uddevala Bridge, actually.
Oh yeah, it looks kind of similar. Oh, this was so nice.
Because they've got such good draw distance on the ocean there.
100 meters.
Whoa, what the hell? Oh, it was
there
a
was
crab. I thought you just randomly slipped.
Stroke out.
Just, twitch.
And I had this sense at all times with this bridge that, wait, was this where it came from? Am I just going back now? And I think that even happens at some point.
Trying to fuck you over by actually having a train go over.
Oh, that's what's happening. I didn't.
That's why
think of
everything's shaking. On
Yeah,
the
I
bridge.
was wondering what that was. And it was the train.
The train noise and the whoop whoop didn't give it away.
Oh. Okay, fine. Man, the draw distance is. I didn't remember thinking it was so extremely short.
It's not. I think they're trying not to get this too much ocean involved. Like,
Oh,
the draw
yeah.
distance, if you look at bridge edge to bridge edge, is good.
Oh yeah, I guess.
That didn't go well. What they were doing.
God.
Unlucky.
I remember I got here's I got slightly
That was it. I
That
used
was-
super gravity gun, pulled one of those, and then threw it at the barnacle, and then the barnacle pulled in the dead body.
Oh, that's fun. Ooh, nearing the end of the bridge and the boss fight. I got slightly stuck on the
I
bridge.
never
somehow.
considered them boss fights.
Well, they are
but it
very,
kind
very,
of
very
is.
hard. More harder than all the enemies. And there's one of it.
Yeah, I suppose.
And have a special mechanic.
It's 'cause it never feels like a level,
Oh, that's very true.
apart from the loading. You going the right way?
Yeah, that's what got me confused as well. Wasn't this where I came from? No, apparently not, because there are things here, and I should have noticed those. They're so dark, you can barely see them.
They should have color coded the what are they
What?
called? The pillars. So you knew you're going from red to green or something.
Yeah, because I'm still not quite sure.
Well, you seem sure at the moment, so.
Well, how do I?
You're plodding on.
Yeah.
So
it's incredible that it didn't fall down here. What if there's a mod to make the entire Half-Life game in third person?
There is like a third person command, I think I remember finding at one point, but it looks like arse.
Yeah,
it's like you really seriously have to mount it because it just looks like you don't. There is no Gordon model.
Huh. Well, I guess they didn't.
You just sort of. I think you just look like some regular multiplayer character, sort of, but very dismembered, and the gun's flying in front of you. I think, but you can force it into a sort of a third-person mode.
But interesting.
It's the kind of it's the one you get when you're in the multiplayer deathmatch.
Oh yeah,
and
right.
You die. Then it goes third person on your corpse.
Yeah, I guess it exists. Ah, interesting.
I think that's what happens.
Oh yeah, this is the last tower or bridge part before the gunship comes in.
If we were playing this live, I'd just stick a God mode on.
Oh yeah, I didn't think.
And then we'd. But if you're doing it separate, like pre-recording it, you might as well.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
But if we were doing it live, just to make it easier for talking.
Oh yeah, that's very, very true. Yeah,
we did that for Junior.
Oh yeah, we already figured that out.
That fucking Christmas mod was so balls that you needed it just to get through it.
Oh yeah, that would be. It would have taken a lot of patience to get through otherwise. Oh, and there's stuff in here, I remember. There's a puzzle in here.
Is that? Isn't it just a switch?
Exactly.
This is why I'm... now I remember why you refused to pre-record Portal.
Oh yeah.
Because that's actually puzzles.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine if there were real puzzles. Finding switch. This is basically the puzzle of flushing the toilet. Where's the switch?
Breakfast is a task, not a puzzle.
The gamification of life.
Yeah, it's taking it a step too far. So you're gamifying your own gameplay. That's the problem. You give yourself puzzles that aren't there.
Oh yeah, there's a meta gaming game.
Okay, so how do we... Oh, I remember now.
I'm getting... Yeah.
Do you work it out?
Yeah,
It's a puzzle in the same way that pushing a button in Zelda is a puzzle.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, dude, I thought I figured this out. Oh,
well, that's one way of doing it, I suppose. It's not the way, but it's the new way.
Almost. And this...
More than one way to skin a cat, as they say.
They say that?
I think so. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Yeah. I don't know who these weirdos are skinning cats in a variety of methods, but yeah, that's a saying.
A dear kid has many names. That's a Swedish thing.
Hey, it was Bambi. Job done. That's what. Really?
What?
A baby deer has many names. That sounds more like a
no, not a baby deer. A child that you like has many names.
Oh,
that's the rough.
What did you say? Or was I thinking of animals?
A deer. I was saying deer as in endearing.
Ah,
not a deer kid.
I think his kid is also. I think it only applies to goats. But kid is the name of a baby goat.
Oh yeah.
So I was doubly confused there.
Yeah, I was so man. Why are different animal babies called different things?
We could go
goat
on.
Baby?
We could fill a whole episode with the different collective names of animals.
And we will.
Like I will. That's something I'd have to like prepare a PDF for, and I would quiz you on the various collective names in English for different animals.
Oh, that would be good. So
because there's one in particular that like a sitcom ended up naming.
A sitcom named a specific type of baby animal?
Like, no, it was a satirical sketch show, and you've seen it. We watched it last year. Where there's this talking... hello? Okay. Where there's this talking gorilla, and they give the wrong collective name, but scientists liked it so much that they renamed
I remember
the collective term to that one. It was something like a whoop of gorillas, or it's a flange. A flange of baboons or something. And so now it's and flange is like, it's one of those, flange is some kind of mechanical thing, like a flappy rubber bit on a valve or something. But it sounds like a rude word.
Yeah.
So it's a word that you use in place of things you want to sound rude but aren't. And so they ended up calling it a flange of gorillas, and it's now an official term for a group of gorillas.
That is.
Whoop is the other one, but the other official one is now flange.
That's gotta be probably the only interesting story that has to do with naming groups of animals.
Oh no! Like
what? Are there
like
more?
there's different animal name, different deers are called fawns.
Yeah.
What is it? It's like sheep are called lambs. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Does it though? Yeah, you have that one. And then older, and the thing is, like older, but that's only when it's meat, I suppose. But like, you call cows calves when they're young.
Yeah.
And now I'm getting it mixed up with meat names. It's venison. But that's not right.
So you call it teen cow.
Like animal collective names are fucking fantastic. Let's see.
That's the only. That's a quote. Animal names are fucking fantastic.
The collective ones. Like the one I remember, the collective name for weasels is business. No, ferrets.
Business?
A business of ferrets.
What? They just thought the only explanation this can have is that they thought it was fun to give a flock of animals
like
different
official
things.
Zoological terms.
Business of ferrets.
Collective nouns. Let's have a look. A list of English terms of verony by animal. I think that's what they mean.
Verony.
Like a swarm of wasps.
Yeah.
That's a famous one.
Or you say a murder of crows. That is weird.
Yes, that's another one. It's also known as a drift of bees. It's like a flock of birds.
But they couldn't settle with swarm?
A flutter of butterflies.
A flutter?
It's a herd of buffalo.
Yeah. Herd of sheep as well.
There's an animal I've never even heard of. What the hell is a bittern?
Bitten?
It's some kind of ugly bird.
Oh, true.
But that's a siege of bitterns.
Siege?
Yep.
That sounds brutal.
What the hell is a capon? I thought, it's a chicken. Kind of chicken. They come in mews. A capercaillie? Oh, isn't that the thing that's here? Like a giant... Oh, no, it's a type of grouse.
Yeah.
What are those big turkey things that you get here? I fucking love those. They are crazy.
Oh, I don't remember the name now.
But they're like massive, ugly turkeys, and they are crazy.
Yeah.
They'll attack cars just for driving by. A clouder of cats.
Clouder?
A mob of cattle.
Mob?
A clutch of chickens.
I've heard that one, I think.
A pack of coyotes. That one you've heard of.
Yeah.
Yeah, a murder of crows. A parcel of deers.
Parcel? They just made that one up on the spot, didn't they?
Dolphins. What do they go around in?
loves of dolphins.
No, I thought it was school,
Yeah.
but apparently it's pod.
Pod.
What do you? Oh wow, I don't even know how to say that word.
Try.
Ducks. What do you think ducks go around in? And it's only when they're. Some of them are only when they're on water, and some are only when they're on land.
Daycare of ducks.
One is a bandage.
Bandage?
Badlinge. Something like that. Badling, or a paddling if they're on water. A paddling of ducks. A plump of ducks.
A plump.
What the hell is a dunlin? Sounds like it's another little weird bird.
Yeah.
And they go in flings.
Flings
Okay.
of dunlings?
Okay, somebody's taking the piss here with eagles. What do you think is the collective noun for eagles?
Stones of eagles.
A convocation
Convocation?
of eagles. A bed of eels. That I've heard.
Who thought that this would be a good idea?
I'm a bunch of really fucking bored scientists.
Yeah,
And
probably.
especially ornithologists, because there seems to be a lot of weird ones for birds.
I bet it started with one refusing to call a flock of birds a flock. So he made one up, and then everyone else wanted to make up their own
Okay.
as well.
So, ferrets, it's actually a misspelling, or like when some ornithologists were dictating their notes,
No.
somebody's misheard. So there's two, because
What?
someone's wants a slight misspelling.
And the other ones
The
refused to give it
official-
up.
Is busy-ness, as in I am busy with Ness from Loch Ness.
Okay.
Busy Ness.
Okay.
But that's where business comes from. Somebody misheard that and wrote it down as business.
Okay, there was no one. They didn't mishear business.
A flamboyance of flamingos.
That's hilarious.
A flamboyance.
A flamboyance. No one. No one knows about that.
Nobody says that.
No
Nobody says-
one.
Now, this one I've heard of. What do geese knock around in groups of?
Oh. Pentagrams.
Pentagram of Satan worshipping geese. A gaggle.
Gaggle?
Gaggle of geese. That I've heard of. Oh, you might still end up in the top of that building.
Yeah, I shot down the gunship and went around on the bridge for forever.
Oh no, they've got rid of flange. Now it just says band of gorillas.
Damn, that's boring.
You have to look
Well,
that
it
up.
that
Okay.
could be fun.
What do foxes knock around in?
I know what they say, but I don't know what they knock around in.
In groups of?
Sons.
It looks like a Swedish word, to be honest.
Oh,
I don't
yeah?
know how I'd pronounce it. In English, it's skulk.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
it
not
would
a
be
Swedish word.
like winker. It would be hulk.
Ah.
Hulk. Is that a word?
No. Well, I heard skulk before.
Yeah, skulk is like, uh-oh. You look both ways. Oh dear. Is it going to end well?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I wish
That was
I
pretty
tried to get
close.
hit. Yeah.
That was pretty close.
Oh, I wish I tried to get hit by a train once. I didn't think about
Whoa. Nearly.
this. Wait, what
Your
am I
own personal
doing?
Stand By
Oh.
Me moment there. Frogs? What about frogs? What do you think they go around in?
Clocks of frogs.
You see, I know that I think it's a plague of toads.
Plague?
But I think so, because of some biblical reference. It's why it's a plague of locusts, like the official group for locusts, I think, is plague.
Oh, okay.
But no, it's army. An army of frogs.
Well, that was lazy, right?
A cloud of grasshoppers. Again, probably because of a cloud of locusts. would
Yeah.
be,
So there can be a plague of locusts?
no, just a plague.
Well, okay.
This I've heard, a drove of hares.
True. Oh, I
Heard
can
of.
see that being a word.
Of horror.
Yeah. What isn't
A
hare a
kettle
word?
of hawks.
Cattle.
Kettle. As in
kettle?
Vattenkutter.
Yeah.
But also a boil of hawks.
What can you choose?
Yeah, there's like in a different thing. If there's flying in large numbers, it's a kettle. But if there's 2 or more, and they are spiraling while in flight, then it's a boil.
Oh, look, do you see a kettle? Oh, I mean, now it's a boil.
Oh, no.
There's a kettle
four
again.
have just joined, and they've stopped doing circles. So it's just a kettle now.
It's a kettle.
I like hedgehogs. An array of hedgehogs.
An array.
As if you've got a variety to choose from. Hens. So this is chickens again, but specifically hens.
They had to make up one for hens.
Brood.
Brood?
A brood. As in broody, because they lay eggs.
Oh, what? A sequel to the first StarCraft is called Brood Wars.
Weird. Egg wars.
It seems to be referring to
again
hens.
A siege of herons. You only see herons one at a time, and what they've got a stupid Swedish name, like the standy uppy birdie fishy eater, something.
The standy uppy birdie fishy eater. Standy uppy trana.
Not the one I'm thinking of then.
Stork.
Trana. I thought they had another name.
I think it's the one you're referring to.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a different one. By the way, there's like one that's called like a stand upper or something like that.
Stand upper?
What? If you've got a shitload of hippopotamuses on your doorstep, what are you going to refer to them as?
Oh, a sound card. Hippopotamus.
A bloat.
Bloat?
Okay, this one's just bullshit.
Unlike the other ones?
Yeah, you know what a hornet is, right?
Yeah.
It's like a massive angry wasp.
Yeah.
I've only met one, and I stayed clear of it.
Uh-huh.
If I'd met several of them, what would it be?
Several hornets. I have no clue.
A bike. So you're random just
Are you
naming
serious?
A bike of hornets.
That takes out the laziness of army to another level. A bike of hornets? They just make shit up. They might as well be in a club.
I like this one. Hyenas.
Oh,
the laughing hyena.
A circus.
Ooh, close. No, this is the house I'm thinking of.
Oh.
This is the one. Right in the middle, right out on the coast, I said, overlooking a cliff.
Yeah.
This looked like it would have been a shitty little bar
Yeah.
with some light evening entertainment. Actually, I went to a place in Uddevalla, I think, that was kind of like that, like out at the coast, and it's a pub, a restaurant, and there was like live entertainment there.
Huh.
And then they did a singing competition, and I won it.
Oh wow!
It was like the first meal out with my now in-laws that I had after arriving here, and they goaded me into entering a singing competition. And so this is, I don't know them very well. I'm living with them temporarily. Here they are, see?
Yeah.
Those fuckers. I'm living with them, and I've got to do anything I can to impress them at this point. For some reason, I thought entering a singing competition just randomly in a new place, and in a place where all the songs are in fucking Swedish, and I know nothing about the language yet.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
And it was
High
basically
odds.
it was okay. It came down to me and this one other guy. And we just kept besting each other over and over.
But how did you even manage a single song if you didn't know any songs?
Well, no, the main sort of the idea of it was that the guy who was leading the show would sing a song, and then you had to sing a totally different song, but one of the words in that had to match one of the other words of a song. So it was kind of like word association game plus music.
Okay, I see.
An example would be trying to think of now 2 songs that are related to each other in any way. Brain is entirely blank. So like, no, okay, let's say White a Shade of Pale. You could then have gone with Nights in White Sand.
Okay, yeah.
That's the 2 most bizarre songs they probably could have chosen.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like they had to link in some way, I think. And so one person sang one line, and then the line had to match another song. And if you couldn't come up with one quick enough, you were out.
Okay, yeah.
And so it came to this point of where it was just almost like sparring back and forth with different songs. But then every so often he'd sing one. I don't think he was Swedish either, so that's why we got into a rut of back and forth. But I remember very early on there being like suddenly a Swedish song that every fucker knew, apart from me and this dude.
Do you remember the song?
No, no way. I didn't understand any Swedish. But then all of a sudden, somebody would sing half a line, and then the whole fucking room would erupt in loud singing of this same song.
Oh, that must have been bizarre.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell am I doing? And then as it's going on, we have to sing longer and longer parts, to the point of where I'm like singing most of New York at one point. And then eventually the guy gave it, okay, it's a stalemate. He gave us both a prize.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I technically won a singing competition on my first meal out in Sweden.
That is impressive.
I've never been there since. I don't remember the place of it, but it was nearby.
You'll be greeted with applauses when you get there.
Just remember, like, I remember one distinct point where I took off my shoe to make a point that nobody else understood.
What? Why would you? What point would you make?
Because I was wearing shoes from a brand, and I didn't get it until I was halfway through the song, and I thought I was being really clever. Because the brand of shoe was Vagabond. Was the name. And there's a line, "These vagabond shoes," and it's not. And like, okay, that's where they've got the idea for the name of a company that makes shoes.
Yeah.
But I think it kind of means like a homeless person or something like that. So like these like basic means like worn out shoes.
Yeah.
I think.
Sort of useless in a way, right? That's a vagabond.
Yeah. Like a layabout.
Yeah, exactly.
Hipsters, basically.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's and the brand name was in the bottom of the shoe in big letters, and so I sang that line while holding my shoe up, but nobody could read it because it's inside the shoe. So unless you're in an angle and have very good lighting, you never know what the fuck I'm holding up my shoe for. I just remember that and like almost dying of embarrassment because I'm also doing this while singing.
Oh Jesus Christ!
And there's a bunch of confused faces.
That's the puzzle.
I think the rules, they bent them for... it's the batteries.
Yeah.
They bent the rules for me because they would like quickly tell me shout a translation of what the song was, and then I would find a word that was in that translation. Or a lot of the time, this happened actually. They would sing a song that I recognised the tune, but it was totally Swedish lyrics.
Oh yeah. That's a lot of these 70s and 60s
and so I would
songs.
use the English version lyrics to do my match.
Yeah, I was surprised when I found out that a couple of years ago. I think that, well, these are not original songs. They're just not even translations. They just put their own lyrics on it.
Yeah, some of them are translations, but then they're very different. Like musical arrangements.
Yeah.
And some of them, they like turn a song that's meant to be a real song into a kid's song almost. Like there's some that annoy me. Really annoy me. like one that just boggles my mind, and I will never convince a number of Swedes enough that they should stop singing this fucking song, is... The Addams Family theme tune has lyrics here. I mean, it has lyrics in the TV show.
Peel your
and
banana.
It's about and it's
Peel your banana.
yeah. And it's about the Addams Family. Funnily enough, the original lyrics.
That's weird.
They're creepy and they're kooky, etc. And altogether hooky. Something. The Addams Family. Click click.
Yeah.
And there's no lyrics for that bit. The da-ba-da-da.
Oh yeah, there's no lyrics there.
Da-ba-da-ba. It's just music. But
Really?
Sweden?
Stupid.
No, we've got to put about a monkey peeling a banana, and so that is now the monkey peeling a banana song in Skala Banan in Swedish.
Yeah, I remember being perplexed when hearing the English version.
Yeah.
That had to do with some family.
And being attached to a comedy 60s horror series from the 60s.
Oh yeah, that just boggled my mind. Don't touch our perfect banana peeling song.
Oh, God.
Can't you do anything of your
What's
own?
the other one? There's one that like confuses me, and that's where it's basically the same lyrics, but the meaning of the song is entirely changed. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. It's a bit of a very self-defeating song. It's like the original lyrics are, he's left me, and so to spite my, I'm going to cut my nose off to spite my face. I'm going to cry and ruin my own party. I can do it because I want to anyway. Fuck me, I'm awful. Give me the wine. You know, it's like kind of a...
Oh, that's not the exact
like,
lyrics.
No, but it's like the meaning is, I don't care, I'm going to ruin my own party because it's my party to ruin.
Okay, yeah.
So it's all about, like, self-spite, basically. Nobody wins. But the Swedish ones are... okay, he's cheated on me, but fuck him, I'm going to live a life better than I would have without him.
Oh wait, what's this song? I recognize.
And so, fuck him, I'm going to live a better life than I ever could with him. And it's almost like a feminist...
Is it the jag lever livet, nu ska jag leva
it's like
livet?
now he's fucked off, I can really live, not... Fuck it, pass me the ice cream, I'm going to ruin my own party and dance on the table and show my tits.
No, that is a completely different... And that's Lillababs.
And I've seen people scream that at parties.
Yeah.
I think that was probably one of the songs that was screamed at the competition. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I know this song, but it's not the song.
Oh yeah, no, that's complete... Oh,
And the
that's an
meaning
English
is
one. I didn't know
totally
that,
different.
but of course it is.
Another annoying one is the... there's a very... It is a silly song, even in English. It's a British song, I think.
That's silly.
But it's one of these songs that is... there was a lot of these where people sing in a slightly higher tone than they probably should in a song. But it's still meant to be a reasonable song. And the meaning is that, I'm not going to give up even though you... Like, it's a little, play hard to get song.
Yeah.
Which, like, if you really sang that kind of stuff today, it'd be a bit rapey.
Okay.
Or a bit creepy. But it's the rubber ball. I'll come bouncing back to you.
Oh,
Like
yeah!
a rubber ball.
Yeah.
I'll come bouncing back to you. But then for some reason, the fucking Norwegians decided they needed to add a really over-the-top cheesy bouncy bouncy, a bouncy bouncy. And I mean, I
No,
think
you're thinking of the Finnish version.
it's Finnish, is it?
Or
Oh,
Swede-Finnish version.
Okay.
Exactly. Finlands svenska. Finnish.
But it's in a. It's like you can understand most of it. Like if it was in true Finnish, there'd be no chance of understanding it.
Som en boll kommer jag tillbaks till dig.
Yeah. So I guessed it was Norwegian because I could almost understand it.
Oh, and that same artist, M.A. Numinen, also did the "Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick" song.
You see, that is like, I'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
Because I know the other one so well. Ian Jury and the Blockheads. It's like a punk song. And the way he sings it is very punk. It's ironic. Hit me with your rhythm. And he says, even this bit I love where it, hit me! Like that kind of British style.
The British
Yeah,
style.
that punk anti-establishment growling in songs.
Yeah.
How do they do that in in Swedish?
Oh, I don't remember that part exactly. It's but that's
Or
a
just
very
like the whole
famous
song? Is it like upbeat or?
Oh yeah. It's really upbeat and it's a literal. He makes a literal translation of it, which doesn't work in Swedish.
Well, there's a bit where they sing it in French though.
Oh, okay. We have to listen to it after this. See
Something
what it is.
Man Finnick. I'd love to hear that.
Yeah,
have to
it's
quickly
a
find it
very
in the
interesting
break.
song. He also did a.
Have you heard the original?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot, not many times. I don't know it or whatever, but he also made a Finland Swedish version of "Daddy Cool,"
Well,
which is not
that's just two words over and over again, pretty much.
pretty much, but it's more daddy than cool. The song.
I've seen Boney M live.
Oh, okay.
Well, kind of. It's another
Kind
one.
of?
At a place called Butlins, which is another thing that
Butlins?
deserves its own episode of explanation. Imagine a cross between kind of a there's like those hotel resorts that you get in Spain or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? You've stayed at like one of those, like a resort hotel.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
entertainment and multiple bars to choose from, and kids entertainment, and there's those people that are brought in to be like what are they called? There's a special word for the people that manage the entertainment at hotels like that.
Oh.
Like the concierges of entertainment.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway,
sure
imagine
there's
a cross between that and some kind of prisoner of war camp.
What?
Like, I'm not saying all in all, a Holocaust zone or anything, but a prisoner of war camp, I think, is probably closer. I imagine a cross between that and one of those hotels.
Okay.
That's Butlins.
Of course.
Usually they have their own theme parks attached to them if it's a big one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like, a seaside resort that you would go to. There's rows of little rooms called chalets.
Chalets?
Yeah, it's French, meant to make it sound more awesome than it really is. It's basically like sheds with beds in them.
That sounds a lot less French.
With like minimum levels of human comfort.
Okay.
And then there'd be multiple bars and entertainment venues, etc. And yeah, I saw Boney M at one of these. And it technically was only one member of Boney M that still kept the legal rights to the name.
Okay.
And then basically 3 impersonators.
Yeah.
And you could tell which one was the real one. Because he was the one that looked like a leather sofa that had seen better days. And everyone else was young.
What a way to end an episode.
Yeah, I could go on for about ages about Butlins.